Hi guys, I'm Fabio Desio and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today my topic is empathy against sympathy. Why I choose this topic? Because as I said in my last talk, there is a huge difference about sympathy and empathy. Why? Let me tell you about. If a friend, in this case I will call Thomas, come to me and say, "Oh Fabio, I've lost my job." Really in a really sad way. "Oh Fabio, I lost my job. What can I do?" I have two possibilities to answer. One would be, "Don't worry, I'm sorry, but don't worry, you will find another one." This is sympathy. And you are talking only in the surface area where there are no emotions. Let's go on to empathy. You can say I'm sorry, but you can say I had the same when I lost my job and I felt so bad, but let's be together. Empathy. Empathy is about emotions, and empathy is 1 million times than sympathy. It's 1 billion times better than sympathy. And today I want to talk about that. How important is to be empathic, to live in a world where empathy is the center of everything. First of all, we live when we use empathy, immediately there is a connection from another human being. We are human beings, so we need a connection. When we use sympathy, there is a disconnection. And as a human being, we can understand another human being through our communication. And the communication is based on three aspects. Probably you don't know, but one of the most important aspects of the communication is the body language. As you can see, I am Italian, I use a lot of hands, I use a lot of facial expression, and all that is my body language. And it's 57% of my communication. The 37% is the vocal variety, the tone that I'm telling my things, and with that I can express my emotions. And only 7% is the words. So you can imagine how important is the communication and the body language, the vocal variety, all of that. Let's go back about different scenario when we can use empathy. Think about when someone of our community, the LGBTQ community, had a bad experience about their coming out. Don't say, "Oh, don't worry, your parents will be better." No, don't say that. Because in that moment, it would be no empathy, it would be only disaster. You could just say, "I know what does it mean to be treated badly from a parent." Or you as well, you can say, "Okay, my parents, they were different than yours, but can imagine how hurtful can be." You can say with your heart, because empathy is about the words that come from our heart. Or think about the LGBT community that right now they're living in the house where they cannot be themselves. Don't be like, "Oh, okay, don't worry, the spirit will pass away and your life will be great." Don't say that, because there will be only the surface area. We want the deep way to say, "Oh my God, I know how difficult is this problem. I know that let's find a solution. First of all, let's see if this friend can come to your house for a while, but let's see how painful it is for this person to be in that house and try to understand that emotion. Try to connect with this person." And think about someone say that is positive, HIV positive. As I said, don't be sympathy, don't use sympathy, but use empathy. Like, I know it's hard. I can imagine how painful it is this issue, but I will be with you and we can work together. That is someone who wants help, real dear friend. I had to learn empathy because I spent most of my life using only the surface area to protect myself. But when you are empathic, you have more friends, your life is better, and people react in a different way. One of my favorite talk is from Simon Sinek, and he talks about leadership and how leader should, I would use have to be empathic, especially from companies. If you think about sometimes the CEO doesn't know anything about employee, so how they cannot connect, how they can understand them, how he can be empathic with some of the employee, and there are the issues like in the LGBTQ and the straight world. We don't communicate. We should be empathic with each other. So, in conclusion, what I want to tell you, be empathic because it's so great to understand other human beings, especially in this period. We all need to be empathic. So, subscribe to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed my talk, and let's see the next time. Bye.